So now we'll think about some wondering questions. So remember, when we wonder about a story, we share our feelings or ideas. So there's no right or wrong answers. So I wonder if there's a part of the story that you liked. And I wonder why you liked that part.
I liked the part when the first monkey went back to his friends carrying a load of bananas. He didn't just stay there and eat and eat and eat and leave them wondering what had happened, but to take back food to share.
Sally liked when the monkey decided to go back and help his friends and share all the yummy food that he found. Thank you for sharing that.
And I like the part where the elders stand up and say that rather than fight with the others, you should better share the food with the newcomers. And I like it because when that everyone in a group agreed on fighting the other group, that the elder can stand out, like one person can have a different voice and to share a different opinion. And I think that is important.
So Jingran liked the part when the elder decided to speak up and stand out and make a difference as one person to stop the fighting. Thank you for sharing that. I wonder if there was a time in your life that you disagreed with someone else. I wonder how you resolved the problem.
I remember that once after watching a film with my friend, I liked it, but my friend doesn't. So we argued for a long time. We both tried to persuade each other that our opinion is the right one. You should like the film or you shouldn't. But then we realized that it's just our different feedback on that film and there's no right or wrong. So instead of fighting against each other, we can both agree that each one of us makes sense to some degree, and we can accept each other's opinion, and they are both valuable for as comments for the film.
Jingran shared about a time when her and her friend had different opinions on a movie, and they were trying to persuade the other to change their mind, but they decided instead to resolve the problem that they would just value each other's opinions, and we don't need to change anyone's minds. Thank you.
I was thinking of the time when my husband and I were having a discussion about something, and instead of arguing, I decided that it wasn't worth making a big deal out of it. And I just was quiet. And that worked pretty well in that situation. I don't always take that approach.
Sally shared about a time when she disagreed with her husband and decided to resolve this particular problem, that she would just stay quiet and let it pass. Thank you for sharing. And for the last wondering questions, I wonder if there was a time when you did not want to share with someone else. I wonder how that made the other person feel. And I wonder how the problem was resolved. So you think about a time, I don't want to give any suggestions. I wonder if there was a time when you did not want to share with someone else.
once my friend wanted to borrow a book from me, and at first I did not want to because this book is precious, and I just didn't trust him. That I was so afraid that he will make some, I don't know, like tear the pages or something like that. So I wasn't willing to share it with him at first. But then I realized that because I looked at his face and just realized that he was really upset, not only because of that I didn't want to borrow him the book, but also I didn't trust him. So and that facial expression made me feel uncomfortable, and also made me feel sad as well. So then I decided to trust him, and it turns out that, yeah, I should have give him more trust before. So then I realized that as a friend, we should give each other more trust and be willing to share with each other.
Jingran shared a time when she didn't want to share a book with someone else because she didn't necessarily trust him that he would not damage the book, but then eventually decided that she would just trust and hope that everything would be fine. Maybe in the future, it's better to trust more, especially with our friends and people that we love. Thank you for sharing. Any other thoughts or ideas? All right. Thank you all for sharing. I really liked all of your ideas and all of your experiences, and I appreciate you for sharing them with us.